good afternoon. Good afternoon, good people of the world. How are you doing? Welcome to base number 4. I'm back at base number 4. Beautiful, right? Beautiful, right? Okay. So, a little bit of a corona. Bit of a corona update for you, right? Unbelievable, right? I'm sorry if some of you guys get bored about the corona updates, but I just found this one amazing. So looking at the CDC, the Center for Disease Control. These are the guys that you need to trust, because these are the guys that are really independent, and they look at the disease, etc. and so on, all diseases, right? What's going on and how they're dealing with it, etc. and so on and so forth. I think there's that. The CDC have just published some figures. Amazing. They took 5 scenarios, 5 possibilities of the coronavirus. The worst being number 5, scenario number 5. Scenario number 5 says that the number of people that actually die from corona, just corona itself, just corona, i.e. they contract corona, they catch it from somebody else. They catch it from somebody else, and then they die just from that. Different age groups, but in over 65, the worst case scenario, that is the current one, the current one is really bad, that over 65s, only 0.013% are dying from COVID. The other 99.9, whatever, what would that be, 87%, the 99.87% dying from an underlying health issue that they already have, i.e. they're already sick, they get corona and it exacerbates the situation. Like pneumonia. For those of you that know, pneumonia is the biggest cause of death in the world, because it normally comes as a secondary thing to an underlying health problem, i.e. old lady falls down the stairs, breaks her hip, gets ill, etc. and so on, ends up with pneumonia, water on the lungs. It's the biggest cause, right? Because what I'm trying to say, I'm going to ping a couple of screenshot clips with this video. Do have a look. Don't let the numbers bore you. What it's saying basically is that corona, all it's doing is just speeding up the natural death rate for those people that are already ill. Yes, there are the odd cases, and those are the ones you see on the news. But this thing, all it's doing is somebody who's seriously ill and probably old and maybe very overweight as well, it's just speeding up the death rate. That's all it's doing. And yet we've got this massive lockdown, this massive scare tactics going on from the governments all around the world. The best one is the WHO. Oh, hello, Mr. Bill Gates. The WHO. The biggest funder is no country anymore. The number 1 funder is now the Mr. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. How about that? The guy that works for them used to work for him. And before that, he was the Egyptian health minister. Under major claims of corruption, etc. and so on, right? It's okay, got delivery. Sorry. I've also pinged up one, and Mr. Dr. Anthony Fauci, the little shit. This is the guy that said, you don't need masks. Wait, actually, then you said, oh, you do. It's just that we'd run out. He's now said, oh my God, maybe as many as 400,000 will die just in America, just in the USA from corona. Well, how does that work if the CDC is saying that only 0.013% of over 65s die from solely corona in a worst case scenario? Well, it doesn't add up. And you know why it doesn't add up? Because it's a fucking pandemic. Excuse my French, Mom. It is the fucking pandemic. Anyway, I put some screenshots. You have a look, because they just want to get rid of cash. They just want to get the control. They just want to call the numbers. They want to get control, and that's what they're doing, etc. and so forth. So anyway, sorry for the boring corona update, but I think it's very important, and the numbers are just absolutely mind-blowing. And on that note, I'll say God loves you.